As of now, more than 10,000 students got empowered through this program in the edition 1 and edition 2. And this is the edition 3, and this edition will run in the 3 phases. This is the first phase. In the first phase, 13 institutions are doing this boot camp across the country. And you all are here for this boot camp phase 1, which is hosting in our institutions. We have the participants from across the India. We have more than 200 participants from across the different states of India. Like we have the participants from Salem, Coimbatore, and even from the north. Even we have the participants from the North India, like Kolkata and Jharkhand. Because of the semester exams, they could not come in the short time. So this is the event, and this event will run for 5 days. The first 2 days will be training. This training is going to be taken care by the Wadhwani Foundation in the guidance of AICTE. We have the person from the AICTE, Sri Ashish Tripathi sir, for guiding all of us to run this program for 5 days. And for all these programs, the sponsorship is going to be given by the SBI Foundation. So in this program, the first 2 days we will be having a training. In the third day, we will be having one short trip, field visit for an startup cells, and in the last 2 days you will be having a competition to pitch your ideas, and the best 3 ideas are going to be identified in the competitions. This is what the whole program, what we scheduled for 5 days. So for this, our dedicated team is working for from the last 4-5 days completely for executing this program meticulously, and I hope this program will be wonderful with your complete support. I wish you all of you a very happy stay and happy learning in our JNNCE institution. Thank you one and all.
Thank you, sir. In Sanskrit, we say Tamasoma Jyotirgamaya. From darkness, lead us to light. I request our chief guest of honor, and all the dignitaries on the dais to join us for lighting the lamp. Thank you. To innovate, we must understand the national landscape of change. To introduce our chief guest, who joins us from AICTE Innovation Cell, I invite Mrs. Nalina Ma'am, Assistant Professor, Department of ECE.
A warm welcome, dignitaries on the dais and off the dais. It is my privilege to introduce our chief guest, Mr. Ashish Tripathi. Ashish Tripathi, he has built a distinguished and multifaceted career spanning academia, intellectual property, and government service. He began his professional journey as a GATE faculty at GATE Gurus, Chandigarh, where he mentored and inspired numerous aspirants to achieve academic excellence. He subsequently served as an assistant professor in the Department of Electrical Engineer at Mahatma Jubilee Phule uh, Rohilkhand University, Bareilly, and later at Netaji Subhas University of Technology, New Delhi. During his academic tenure, he played a pivotal role in nurturing students' technical competencies while fostering a culture of innovation and problem solving. Further strengthening his expertise in the domain of innovation, he worked as a patent analyst at the CGPD-TM, Indian Patent Office, New Delhi, where he contributed significantly to the evaluation and advancement of intellectual property and innovation ecosystems. Currently, Mr. Tripathi sir is serving as a regional coordinator at the Innovation Cell, AICTE, Ministry of Education, Government of India. In this role, he is actively engaged in promoting innovation, research, and entrepreneurship among students and educators across the nation, contributing to the vision of building a robust and future-ready innovation ecosystem. I request everyone to join me in extending a warm welcome to our chief guest, Tripathi sir. Thank you, sir.
Privileged to have such eminent personality with us. Sir, the floor is yours. We eagerly await insights from you.
So wonderful good morning to all, respected dignitaries on dais, faculty members, mentors, and my dear students. So it's a privilege and I am honored to represent the All India Council of Technical Education and Ministry of Education Innovation Cell at Edition 3 Phase 1 Innovation Design and Entrepreneurship Bootcamp. So in today's rapidly growing evolving environment in world, we can say innovation is just not an advantage, it's a necessity. So because it drives the economical growth, solves the real world problems, and if I say it saves the future of the society. So this is why fostering an entrepreneurial mindset of our students is much necessary right now. So through this, our idea is much important part. So at the AICTE, if I talk about, it's our vision is very much clear that we are aim to create the job creators, not only the job seekers. So thank you. I wish you all.
Our next guest didn't just build a plane, he revolutionized an industry. To introduce our guest of honor, Mr. JNNCE, I call upon Mrs. Suchita H.S., Assistant Professor, Department of Data Science.
Good morning to one and all. It gives me an immense pleasure to introduce our esteemed guest of honor for today's occasion, Mr. JNNCE, founder, AICTE Private Limited, Shivamogga. He was born in the southern part of India in a village called Mandagadde, located in the district of Shivamogga, Karnataka. He did his schooling from the government primary and high school of Mandagadde and pursued a bachelor's degree in pharmacy from the National College of Pharmacy in Shivamogga. Impressed by a paper which he presented at the International Pharma Conference at Gulbarga, the Swinburne University of Technology for Higher Education in Goods Manufacturing and Management Technology opened its doors for him for higher studies. After having completed his post-graduation at the Swinburne, his job as a business development consultant took him across Australia, New Zealand, Hong Kong, Bangkok, and Singapore. Mr. JNNCE also had a stint as a consultant in Dubai, but the love for his motherland and an ambition to serve his country brought him back to India and to the village where he was born. Mr. JNNCE started a company called Mystic Aromatics and began manufacturing recycled paper hair fresheners alongside doing agricultural product developments. Mr. JNNCE has received several prestigious awards for his contributions to innovation and entrepreneurship, which are Make in India Excellency Award in the year 2015, Innovative Product of the Year in the year 2016, Innovator Excellency by Indian Institute of Plantation Management in the year 2017. Mr. JNNCE stands as an inspiring example of how innovation, determination, and vision can create meaningful impact. From transforming agricultural resources into global products to mentoring future entrepreneurs, his journey reflects excellence and purpose. His contributions to sustainability, entrepreneurship, and industrial development make him a highly respected personality and an ideal role model for aspiring innovators. Today, we are truly privileged to have such an eminent personality among us. On behalf of everyone present here, I extend a warm welcome to Mr. JNNCE, sir. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, ma'am. I request Mr. JNNCE, founder of AICTE, to share the aroma of success with us.
Good morning, everyone. See, I don't take much of time here. Like, I have a 20-minute session after this. I'm very much, privileged to be a part of this event. When I was in a college, like, there is no such boot camp, no innovation cells, nothing was there. So we have to be a individual who can innovate, and used to be called as a mad person, so who thinks in a different way. Okay, and you get a better opportunity and make use of it, and be an achiever. Yeah, thank you.
Thank you, sir. The backbone of institution's progress is our management. Now I invite Shri S.N. Nagaraja, sir, Secretary of NES Shivamogga, to address the participants.
Very good morning to all of you. I'm very happy to be a participant in this inauguration program of Innovation, Design and Entrepreneurship Bootcamp, a very ambitious project of AICTE in collaboration with Vadvani groups. We boast for our economy, Indian economy, as the 5th largest in the world. But the whole problem is our economy is a service-based economy. So we need to move from service-based economy to knowledge-based economy. So it is in this context that these sort of training programs for the young technological minds of the India is being organized by AICTE in collaboration with the Ministry of Education from the central government and the Vadvani group together, so that the academic skills gets converted into entrepreneurship, and it leads to the innovations and the product development as such. So this is the basic idea of this boot camp. So when you say boot camp, usually the boot camp refers to an army training camp, where the rigorous training programs and the discipline that goes with it wears down their boots so much they need to change the boots after the training program. So that's why it is called the boot camp. So that sort of a rigorous training happens here also. Maybe your shoes doesn't wear out as such, but your minds and fatigues will be there. So you'll have a very rigorous 5-day training program over here on innovation, design, and entrepreneurship. So when we say innovation, it is always something new way of thinking. What is not there. I mean, that doesn't mean that it should always be new as such. Even the incremental improvement that you can bring into the system, which enhances the efficiency of the system, existing system, is also innovation. So innovation is very important for us to move from service to knowledge. Without that, we depend on somebody else, and the very idea of our Prime Minister to become Atmanirbhar is the basic idea behind all these programs. Even our Gandhiji also, he said about Swadeshi movement. That's what he meant when he says Swadeshi. It is not just rejecting what is foreign, but it is producing something that is suitable for our people, our land, and our environment. So that is the basic idea of Swadeshi movement of Gandhiji. So with all these things in mind, we try to innovate and bring out the products which is suitable to us. We don't depend on others. You know, we are good at adopting the technologies, but we don't develop the technology as such. We still import the technology. We depend on others. So that should go. The dependency on others should go. That is, I mean, now we are in a panic situation because we depend on so many others countries. Something else happens. The technology has removed all the physical distances. Now something else, something happens somewhere far off, and we are affected. We are in a panic situation right now. So if you want to avoid that, we should become self-reliant. So that is the basic idea. So in this context, we have this innovation and this design. Design is design thinking. Design thinking is mostly about it talks about empathy. Okay, we should empathize with the people. What we have a problem, we go into the shoes of the end user, think like him, look at the problem from his perspective, and then try to find the solution. Otherwise, any innovation without empathy becomes a technology. Any solution with empathy becomes a solution. Any technology with empathy becomes a solution. So we should always try to find the solutions. So that is design thinking. And with that goes ergonomics also. Ergonomics. Because you do something and it doesn't fit into the end user who is using it. Suppose you say you have a very highly intricate carvings chair with all the way, you use the very fine wood, you use the leather upholstery, and everything is fine to look at it. But the moment somebody sits on it and he gets a backache, all your innovation is gone. So it should be suitable for the end user. So you should empathize with the end user, and that is how the solution should be. So that's what you are going to learn today, how to ideate, how to take the prototype, how to pitch your ideas, and then how to test it in the real-time situations, and then come out with a entrepreneurship. So all these things you are going to learn, and learn very vigorously. And I'm very happy that something like this is happening in our college, and our team, head by Professor Vijay Kumar, and well supported by Professor Moidin Khan. We have made all out efforts. We have spared no efforts to make this a grand success, and hope this will be a very good learning platform for all of you to build your bright futures in the coming days. And I wish you all the very best. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. To conclude the leadership address, I request our captain of the ship, Dr. Y. Vijay Kumar, Principal JNNCE, to deliver the presidential address.
ಎಲ್ಲರಿಗೂ ನಮಸ್ಕಾರ. Good morning. Very warm welcome to everyone on behalf of my institution, Jawaharlal Nehru New College of Engineering. First, let me thank all the principals of your colleges and heads of the departments who are allowing you to participate today's this Innovation, Design and Entrepreneurship IDE Bootcamp. I promise you in the next 5 days, the Friday evening when you leave this campus, definitely will go with a lot of ideas this campus. A small brief about my institution. This is 46 years old college. In Karnataka, we are in 5th place in the academics, sports and culturals. In all the 3 places, competing with the 223 colleges, we are in 5th place. But the 4th parameter or the 4th pillar, which is very strong and very much required today for the educational institution, is innovation pillar. And that innovation pillar, it cannot happen if you work in the 39-acre campus, sit and practice it. You can become number 1 also in culturals, number 1 also in academics, number 1 also in sports. But innovation, it happens only with collaboration. Keeping that in mind, when we requested AICTE, immediately they accepted and then given this wonderful opportunity for all of us. Please make use of this. From the institution point of view, we will make, because our institution belongs to National Education Society, which is 78 years old, which has started much before the independence. Now this is a time for all, for the NES and as well as JNNCE to give something back to the society, not in the form of different things, in the form of innovation. So I welcome everyone to my campus. Stay happily. Small challenges, if it is there, we all are there with you. We will take care. See that at the end of the day, you become what India needs tomorrow. As our secretary said that, still today also we are depending. Someone was telling that if there is a 100 rupees defense budget, 60 rupees will go to Israel. To that level, we are depending on some of the countries. But there is an opportunity there. Recently, TCS has announced, sir, forget about ambiguity, forget about confusion, forget about position, but we are going to recruit 40,000 students in the month of July, August. And that 40,000 students, we don't want ninja, we don't want elite, we don't want gold, we want innovators. And that innovators is, this is a platform which will make you. That's the reason, please concentrate all the 5 days. We all are there with you, and we will make a lot of changes in the coming days. Now, we have a lot of things. First, let me thank once again on behalf of everyone, all the principals and heads of the departments of your institutions. Second is the most important thing is AICTE, which has a lot of confidence in our institution and then given this opportunity. Thank you so much, Ashish ji, for giving this wonderful opportunity. And Wadhwani Foundation. And Wadhwani Foundation is representing the madam and coming from the NIT Surathkal. Thank you very much, madam, for you also. And SBI Foundation, which is also meaningfully spending a lot of money for all these type of occasions. And our well-wisher, and then almost is like our colleague, Tara. Sir, thank you so much for coming and helping my students. And is a regular visitor, a regular professor to NIT Surathkal. And he is there with us. And after this formal inaugural function, which will be closed another 2 to 3 minutes, sir is going to take 20 to 25 minutes. What they don't teach at 4 walls of the classroom, or what they don't teach at Harvard, similar things, how to become as an entrepreneur, sir will take care of. And please participate, and participate with your heart and with your mind. Definitely will go back with your flying colors. Thank you very much. And once again, all the best for the 5 days. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir. Gratitude is the memory of heart. To conclude this inaugural session, I invite Dr. S.V. Satyanarayana, Dean R&D, to propose vote of thanks.
Very good morning, all of you. Dignitaries on the dais, my dear participants, my dear colleagues. It is my privilege to propose the vote of thanks of this very wonderful opportunity given by the All India Council for Technical Education for organizing 5 days IDE Bootcamp at our campus. We are really fortunate. At the outset, I thank All India Council for Technical Education, New Delhi, Ministry of Education and Innovation Council, Wadhwani Foundations, SBI Foundation, for providing an opportunity for organizing this bootcamp with the financial support. At this point of time, I wholeheartedly thank Chief Guest of today's program, Mr. Ashish Tripathi, Regional Coordinator, Innovation Cell, AICTE, Ministry of Education, who has come all the way day before yesterday only as an observer to the campus. Now I request Sri S.N. Nagaraja sir to present a small memento as token of appreciation. I thank today's guest of honor, Sri NNCE, entrepreneur, founder of Areca Tea, local entrepreneur, our very proud entrepreneur of the district. I thank him for accepting our invitation. I request our beloved principal, Y. Vijay Kumar sir, to present a memento as token of appreciation. I thank Sri S.N. Nagaraja, beloved Secretary of National Education Society, for gracing the occasion and addressing our students with the conceptual note of design thinking. I request Moinuddin Khan, coordinator of AICTE Idea Lab, to present a token of appreciation to Nagaraja sir. I thank our beloved principal, Dr. Y. Vijay Kumar, who is leading the team and helping us in organizing this event. I request Arun Kumar KL, single point of contact, to present a memento as token of appreciation. I also thank my dear friend, Dr. Mohinuddin Khan, coordinator of this program, as well as AICTE Idea Lab. I also thank Arun Kumar, single point of contact, who has tried all since 1 week for organizing this particular event. I thank Dr. Suprabha, representing Wadhwani Foundation and master trainer of this particular program. Thank you, madam. More than anything, I thank all the 238 participants who has come all over the country in a very short span of time and gracing the occasion, who is actually the success of this particular program. Thank you, all my dear participants. I thank heads of the departments of our institution, faculty members, staff, and very importantly, the organizing committee members of IDE Bootcamp. Within just 3 working days, they saw to it that everything is on place, and we are witnessing this wonderful inauguration program today. It's only because of the hard work behind this particular screen. Thank you so much, all my friends, for making this particular moment a memorable one. I thank press and media, led by Sri Nripatunga, PRO of National Education Society. Thank you so much, sir, for giving wonderful publicity in the particular newspapers and media. Thank you so much, everyone, for witnessing this particular program. Thank you once again.
Thank you, everyone. Our unwavering dedication to the nation is reflected in our commitment to fostering innovation. Now I request everybody to raise for the national anthem.
First session of the day, I request Mr. Nivedan MP, the local entrepreneur and proud alumni of NES, to take over the session on design thinking. Most welcome you for the session, sir. Please, over to you, sir.
Again, good morning, everyone. I'm very happy to be here. I'm an alumni of NES, so I can't say lies here. First of all, I want to say that I'm not a rank student. I'm just an average student, thrown out of college for 5 times. So, and I hate maths. That's why I didn't join the engineering. Still, I have a confusion that sin theta, cos theta, tan theta. So, I joined a pharmacy because I was interested towards medicines, chemistry and biology. So I was in a, when I was in a college days, I was used to go around and just, searching for how this all local medicine works. Such thing I used to do. When I was in a final year, I got an opportunity to present a paper on how I presented a paper basically on the culture and science. That's how I got a entry to the Australia, and I completed my post-graduation in manufacturing and management. Was a consultant, traveled across. I've seen a lot of opportunities, across the globe. Came back India with all the hope that we're going to start a big industry, because I wanted to do something in India back. So I came back 2012 and I came back and started an industry of candles, making aromatic candle. There was no relationship with my education and the business I started. But I failed utterly because I was not able to understand the market. 2012, then I realized after 2 years why this business has failed. 2012-13, the candle was only used when the power goes off. Now there is an inverter. In that time there was no inverter also. The inverter was an expensive thing, but there was the time they used is when power goes off. That's why my entire business at the investment goes on the loss. Then, like I was on, basically I invested a lot of money, in the large scale industry. I lost complete money. Almost nothing had left. Then I started manufacturing organic perfume. The organic, the word. In 2013, the organic world was not in the boom. I started manufacturing organic perfume like a body spray or something like that. So I completely failed. Because the name, the organic was not booming. Again, I made a mistake. The launch of a product, any idea, should match it with the real-time instant. So the organic perfume failed. In that time, I lost again most of the money I lost. But what I had is I had a raw material in-house because I completely invested. I got the material in the store. I was selling those perfume to somebody. I want to sell. I want to make money out of it because I can't keep the raw material aside and struggling for the money. I went to a big company. I want to sell that organic perfume. He has given me the appointment to visit the factory. I was there in a factory waiting for a GM for at least 4 hours. I reached 9 o'clock. He came by, I think, 2:30 something in the afternoon. I was waiting. After that, I have given my business card. Visiting card. And that time there was a visiting card. There was no WhatsApp, nothing. He was folding my business card. I got insulted basically. Because I have no value. My card doesn't have any value. While coming back, and the idea struck. Because this is a problem with all the new startup or the people who goes to the market, they cannot represent themselves. So then I thought, anyway I had a perfume in-house, we were into the printing, why can't we join these two segments and can we create the perfumery printing technology? A problem, an insult has changed entire my business. We have started organic perfume printing technology which has changed the entire my career. We become one and only printer of the world who does the organic perfume printing technology which hold perfume for at least 5 to 6 years. No one had in that world. So that has changed the entire business. We have how to pitch. This is called innovations, the real innovations. What we did is, who will remember you? If you give something usable, then only people will remember you. Otherwise, no one will remember you. Why should they recall you? So our business card was an idea where these, the wallet always stinks. Wallet always stinks. So we have given a business card stating that we have given an indirect marketing strategy stating that this business card works as a wallet freshener. Then most of the people started keeping the card on the wallet. Whenever they open the wallet, they remember it. This card is given by this company. This was also a marketing pitch for other companies who wanted to get the business card done. We have targeted all the pharma companies. As I'm from a pharma background, I know the struggling of my colleagues who were waiting for the doctors to pitch their product. So I proposed my business card ideas to all the pharma companies, and believe me, even the doctors have started asking for this business card because everyone wants their business to promote it, and they wanted to get an identity, an unique identity. That's the hard truth reality if you do the innovation. Then we got a breakthrough, we got some money, and we started into the other ventures. We went into we had a printing, perfume, and we thought we will do some innovations. And innovation should, as I said, sir was saying that, we are dependent on the other countries. Like mostly what we are segment working on is on the China. The car perfume segment is mainly dependent on China. We thought we will work on the new product which will be used for the car perfume. Before that, we launched our branded car perfume, which again failed in the market. We launched some fresh something, I forgot the name also the brand. So we launched in our brand, we completely failed. We could not able to recover the money because at that time, the car perfume was known for odoneering. Such a brands, Godrej, air freshness were there. So we could not able to compete the market. Then again we innovated a new technology where we started printing on the air fresheners. And we targeted all the small garages who wanted to promote their business. Starting from the small garage who has given an order of 100 pieces, we have pitched them that this will promote your business, and whenever customer goes to a car showroom or service center, you will give a discount of 1,000 rupees also, they are not happy. What they want is, they want something gift, written gift. And we have pitched this written gift, which will cost you around 10 rupees, will make your brand to recall, and customer will be happy, and it gives the aroma for 1 month. Again, this has changed the entire business model. From that 100 pieces, now we are India's one of the largest car perfume manufacturer, supplying to the multiple countries. Any car company, any car, if you see any car with the rear mirror hanging with the perfume, with the brand or Shell or Tata, Toyota, Hyundai, we are the manufacturer. That's called innovations. If you can able to solve the problem of a market, if you can make someone's life easy, that is called innovation. In a market, there is a two type. One is the push market and one is a pull market. push market is something which is like the regular market, like the water bottle or something like that, right? That's the push market. You have to push it. The pull market is one which will attract the customer easily. So anything which makes life easy, makes life better, that's called pull market. That will attract the market. From the customer itself, they will come and they will ask the product. Meanwhile, we were, on the media in that time, 2013, there was an issue going on with the areca nut, stating that areca nut is going to be banned because it is cancer causing. Then we thought, as a farmer's background, so I realized that something I can do better in this segment. And I started working on the areca nut. Because the problem, right? I'll tell you the what we call key of any business. Where is the problem, there is an opportunity. Bigger the opportunity, bigger the problem, bigger the opportunity. And again, bigger the risk. If you can able to take that risk, then you reach a bigger success. When I took areca nut as a research project, I was going against the flow. Everyone saying areca nut is cancer causing. I was the one person who said, no, areca nut is not a cancer causing. It has some other medicinal values also. I did 2 years of research work. I cracked the product called areca tea. It is new to the world. No one has even tried. No one has even thought about it. We launched and people laughed at us. Who will drink this tea? And believe me, as the sir said, believe your idea. I believed my idea so strong that now we export it to 7 to 8 countries and it is one of the reputed product. And I think I forgot the award. It says that prestigious brand of India it became. I received 6 national awards for innovations. All these innovations. It's all small innovations, but has impacted in a very large way. This areca tea has revolutionized the areca industry itself, and we have given the report stating that areca nut is not only used for gutka, it can be made for other products also. One among them is tea, which is good for health and avoid cancer and avoid diabetes. This is being proved by the clinical trials. The sale was completely changed. I'm very happy, I'm very proud. I have represented almost 8 lakh families who were under the struggling phase that areca nut is going to be banned. What is next? And that's what the innovation which will help to the society. And obviously, it has given me money also. So I started a business from zero. I had nothing in pocket. And started from zero. Now we worth around more than 100 crores, few hundred crores. We also into innovation of the medicines for diseases. We mainly work into the diabetes and neurological disorders. See why I'm saying this? This is an opportunity anyone can think about it. India is morely depending on the product from other countries, mainly into the China, right? So we are always dependent on China. I was saying that a few more minutes back. So have you heard? You know that the China has created a brand. China never focused on the brand. You rarely see the brand from China. Like Apple, no. Samsung, no. I think anyone you can recall the brand from China? No, right? Few, one or two companies. And like in recent years, they started building brands. Recently, like few years back. But believe me, they are the manufacturer for every brands. Every brands. This idea has hit my mind. We entered into the unorganized sector. 51% of the GDP comes from unorganized sector in India. We started recently, I was like giving an example. Recently, I got an idea stating that why can't we start a keychain? You know, my staff and my managers was laughing, sir, how this works, sir. Keychain will cost you 4 rupees or 5 rupees, a maximum 6 rupees. We started, and the first month, we got 1 lakh keychain. 1 lakh keychain. The first month. And it is not one order. It is the multiple orders all across India. 100 pieces, we kept 100 pieces of MOQ. 100 pieces. And we got huge orders across India. And believe me, I'm very happy we have started preventing products coming from China. This is what we need. The air freshener we completely blocked because China air freshener will reach India around 12 to 13 rupees. We have started giving it for 8 rupees. And we have given more additional benefits. If you go to China, get the product, you need a minimum MOQ, we call it MOQ, right? MOQ is 1000 pieces. What we offered is 100 pieces. Change the market. This is what you have to think while doing a product or innovations, whatever. You have to think, one is what better than other companies is offering or other countries offering, and the scalability. Scalability is very important. Most of the time, so we develop products, but we fail because of the scalability. So, like, you know, somebody started a JNNCE recently, right? Now every loop and corner you get one of the T corner, T junction, T bay, some other T. Now the era of bun. Now is the musk bun, Malai bun, something like that. So everyone started saying, this is not called innovation. Anyone can do this. What is that? Like, you know, you need to create something new which can solve the problem and makes life easy. And this is what we are. And any questions? I think my time is over there. 5 minutes. Any questions?
Yeah, you have to ask questions. If you keep on,
No, yeah.
you have to open up.
Yeah, it is there obviously, yes. Even India has to work on the taxation system also. Okay, as I said, like, you know, our keychain manufacturing, I was like joking with the people, like, our keychain manufacturing, we get a 1 rupees margin and government will get 1 rupee 80 paisa margin as a tax. This has to be changed. This has to change. Otherwise, the young generation start innovations or start an industry. But one thing what you can offer is, how we competed China. Obviously, yes, the cheap labor in China, the government support to the export market in China. We did something very, new thing that we have given 100 pieces of MOQ. China, which cannot do. So if you go to China, they give a cheaper price, everything, but their MOQ is always 1000 pieces or 5000 pieces, something like that. So understanding that, we have given the MOQ as 100 pieces. So anyone can do it. I'll give a simple Indian market. Everyone said, you know, tissue box comes in a car, right? You have seen that tissue box in a car. There are a lot of inquiries were coming from different part of India that we want tissue box. As we supply the air freshener, they were asking for the tissue boxes also. And we have worked on the market, how the market size and everything. Everyone's, in our office also, in our staffs also said, sir, Mumbai is a cheaper, Delhi is cheaper, Bangalore is cheaper, why we are starting this, why you are to go into this segment. It's again a struggling segment. Because we have to implement 2-3 designers for that, to design the tissue boxes, and catering, MOQ, everything was there. So we have calculated the price. We got an inquiry from, we made an inquiry for, for tissue boxes from multiple cities, Delhi, Mumbai, wherever the big cities are called. They all quoted us 35 rupees, but MOQ is 1000 rupees. 1000 boxes you have to make, that's a compulsory, the mandatory. In number of inquiries, was not able to supply for at least 1 month. So that is what we, if you're thinking for funding in the initial stage, it is very difficult to get the funding. You start, build product, create a prototype, show to the market. When the response comes, then you have a confidence that my product will work. Then if you go to an investor or venture capitalist, they will invest. Without your prototype, without the market response, nowadays no one will invest. Okay, so that's focus on your ideas first.
You started before the research. What is the communication you built across the research?
See, Areca tea we developed because first thing we know that Areca was used from centuries, right? So if it's cancer causing, then we would have died because we weren't there, the region itself. And we went into the multiple studies. So for innovations or something like that, we don't need a lab. So we always call it research, right? It's not the lab always. It's always called as information gathering. Informations. We gather information all across, like from the villagers who do the cultivation, and we studied about the Ayurveda and systems and multiple research paper, get the conclusion that what are the good things available in the Areca. Then we found a molecule called tannin. Tannin. In the school days, we used to say that coffee is because of caffeine, tea is because of tannin. The content of tannin is very high in areca nut, which is same as the Camellia sinensis called as tea plant. Everything is same, and that most of the people, they drink tea after the food. It's for digestion. We consume areca nut after actual meal, right, for digestion. So this has striked and we coined Areca tea. And again, there is a big need because the tea is a marketing strategy. If I put a kashaya, no one will use it, right? Yeah. So that's what the innovation is. Thank you so much.
So, excuse me. Here. I just had a doubt.
Yeah, this will be the last question.
Yeah, thank you. So, you mentioned that you got the price from 12 rupees to 8 rupees, the fragrance, right? So, this is a huge entry to barrier for any brand. So, if I want to start my own manufacturing unit, it's quite expensive for me. So, for me, it's very natural to go to China market and get products here. So, how did you brought the price competitive to China?
See, initially we were selling for 12 rupees. And the volume was like around 12,000, 13,000 or 15,000, now 1 lakh pieces. Okay. When we reduced the price to the 8 rupees, the volume become double or triple. Because Indian market is like, it's a price sensitive market. When we calculated like 13 into 100, it became 1,500, tax, shipping and everything. So we brought down that to the below 1,000 rupees. The people have started, people don't think for 1,000 rupees. If it's more than 1,500 or 1,000, people will think twice. So that's what we have given a COD also for the, the confidence. That's how we want to change. And small thing, we reduce the size of the air freshener.
Hello. Hello. Thank you, sir, for sharing your experience towards idea, innovation, and entrepreneurship. Now, I would like to introduce our resource person for the next session, Dr. Suprabha Kiar. Dr. Suprabha Kiar holds PhD in Finance and currently serves as Associate Professor at School of Humanity, Social Science and Management, National Institute of Technology, Karnataka. With over 20 years of teaching experience and research experience, her area of interest includes corporate finance entrepreneurship, ESG, and banking. She has supervised 8 doctoral students, five of whom have earned PhD degrees. Dr. Suprabha has mentored more than 15 NITK startups, both on the campus and off campus. She has been the member of Board of Studies and Board of Examiner for several universities. She is the professor in charge of Institute Innovation Cell at NITK for over 3 years and currently handles 3 sponsored research projects. Her international collaborations include universities such as University of South Australia, LADIA, and RMIT. She has published numerous papers in national and international journals and conducted management development programs for corporations like MRPL, BHEL, and KIOCL. Dr. Suprabha has organized international and national conferences, hackathons, and workshops. She was a SPOC for the MOE's Smart India Hackathon IDE Bootcamps at NITK Surathkal and has led training programs and entrepreneurship development programs. She acts as a subject matter expert for SMEs in the Mangalore region and is a co-founder of 2 startups. Additionally, she consults for the Wadhwani Foundations and serves as a global jury member evaluating startups. She is also co-principal investigator for CBDE at the Institute and is passionate towards Carnatic vocal music. Over to you, ma'am.
Need a collar mic. I cannot stand here. IDE Bootcamp, not sitting behind, but sitting with, you know, the boot that is your laptop or the mobile, whatever, and we will build something. We will try building. We are all participants of Smart India Hackathon, as I understand, right? So we will be doing something, refining whatever idea we have, and then redesigning if at all. And on the last day, we will be pitching. How is it? Exciting? I can't hear. Exciting, yes. So thanks to Mr. JNNCE to put a stage for me to start with, okay? Because you have heard him talking about innovation from the grassroots level, innovation from the unorganized sector, trying to see the pain and so on, right? So let's break the ice before starting the session, okay? So we would be going in this way in day one. That is, we have already onboarded, we have been registered. So you will be getting a mail shortly from Vardhani Foundation to onboard your credentials in that so that you can pitch only once you register as a participant under Vardhani portal. That will happen maybe after an hour or so, okay, during your lunch time, okay? Yes. What if your final year project becomes a startup? Okay? Or what if your hackathons replace your exams? Nice, no? Hackathons being replacing the exam. Or what if students designed the timetable? You design your own timetable, you design your own classes, you design your own assignments. Beautiful? Yes. Will this happen? Will this happen? Why not? Okay, ideas come from logic. That's what sir was talking about, right? So, what you just saw, or those quick ideas which I just put it on the slide, or what all you heard from the morning is only the tip of the iceberg. The iceberg below the sea is still there. And for that, what do you need? What do you need? You need the first word. C से शुरू होता है क्या? Curiosity. All of you know Kannada? How many of you don't know Kannada? No worries. I'm with you. Okay, I know Kannada, but I can speak English. Okay? Yeah. So, anybody having any problem with the language, please let me know. I can talk Kannada, Hindi and English. Okay? Yes. Telugu I can understand. Okay. So, curiosity. Okay? That curiosity in your mindset should be there every day. The child in you has to come forward. Yes? So we will unlearn, and whatever we studied, we will unlearn and we will relearn in the next 5 days. Okay? Can you read this? Sorry. Can you try? Sorry. Can you try reading this? Okay, it's in dark. Can you off the lights, please? Can you off the light here? They cannot read it, I guess. I know because of the light you can't read. Let's off the light, and then I want somebody to raise your hand. Nobody, let's take the opportunity to raise the hand, and the mic will come to you, and you have to read it. Okay? So, can you please? I think the projector is off. What happened? Yeah, no worries. Okay, there is a problem here? Is there a problem here? An entrepreneur, when everybody finds a problem as a problem, an entrepreneur finds it as a opportunity. Is there an opportunity here? Nivedan sir found an opportunity when there was something, when the government was telling that we will ban arecanut. There was farmers thought it was a problem because everybody will go to the streets, right? He was the one who said that, no, there is an opportunity here, let's take it forward. right? So there is a problem here. You know, problems are everywhere. Okay, it's not that here or there or something. Problems are everywhere. And the ones who, what happened during COVID? COVID was there? You were in high school then? What happened during COVID? Sorry? Lockdown. We were all locked inside the house? Yes. So what happened? For us, everybody, it was a problem? Yeah. Who took it as an opportunity then? Sorry?
Like Byju's and
All education platforms took it as an opportunity. Then who else took it as an opportunity? Swiggy, Zomato took. Then sanitizers, healthcare. Healthcare, though it was obvious. Who else came? Who else came? Sorry? Researchers came. Researchers came, okay. Then Digital India, there was an opportunity everywhere. All edtech companies named. Before it was only Byju's, Byju's is nowhere now. Okay, that's a different story altogether. But then in the beginning, it was only Byju's, and then it was like so many companies came, right? Even the hobby classes happened. Even homemakers also started something, right? So YouTubers came. Yes, then who else came? Logistic companies came. It was only VRL and Musk and all that where delivery came. Heard about delivery? Yeah? Delivery is an alumni of an ITK startup, okay? That's a different thing altogether. But then logistic companies made real good money out of it. So when everybody finds it as a problem, okay, there is somebody to say that, look, there is an opportunity, and that person is you among the hall, right? It cannot be offed? Okay. It's not visible? Okay, no worries. I think I have to change the color of the font. Okay, I'll leave this. It's fine. That was... ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಲೈಟ್ ಆಫ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಆಗ ಕಾಣ್ತದೆ. ಇಲ್ಲಿದು ಲೈಟ್ ಆಫ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಆಗುದಿಲ್ವಾ? ಜಸ್ಟ್ ಫಾರ್ 1 minute. Just for a minute. ಇಲ್ಲ ತೊಂದರೆ ಇಲ್ಲ. ಇಟ್ಸ್ ಓಕೆ. ಅದು ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ಗೊತ್ತಾ, ವಿಡಿಯೋ ಹಾಕುವಾಗ ಸಹ ಬೇಕಾಗ್ತದೆ. ಸೊ ಸಂಬಡಿ ದೇರ್ ಟು ಆಫ್ ದ ಲೈಟ್. ಓಕೆ. Okay, let's proceed. Okay. This I think you can read. Yes. Somebody can raise your hand. Who can read for me? Who can read for me? Raise your hand, please. No, it should be in 20 seconds. Who can read for me? Thank you so much. Yeah, take the mic.
In daily life, we are faced with confusion, incompetence, information, and unexpected turns. Yet the human brain has a remarkable capacity to make sense of chaos. We don't always wait for perfect clarity. Instead, we make guesses, context, and continue to process.
What happened in between? Okay. And
Continue to process until something clicks.
super. Give a good applause to her. Yes. So you need one more? Okay, this question paper to leak ho chuka hai. We won't go for it. Okay? Yeah. So what happened here? You're right. You're here. Thank you. Thank you. Take the mic, please. Yeah. What happened here? Okay. Somebody rearrange this. Take a mic. Grab the mic from her. Grab the mic from her. I think now you can on the lights. It was only those 2 slides which was deliberately made black. Okay? Yeah. Yeah, thank you. Yes. Only, maybe this light can be off. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, please. Where is the mic?
Hi, this is Rashmi. So, in every opportunity, in every problem hides opportunity. Small
Okay.
ideas can, I don't know, I think it's a big change. And learning dives deeper, always curiosity. Deeper learning always drives curiosity. Um,
You don't want to grab the mic? She's going on telling. It's fine with you? Okay, fine. Yeah, go ahead.
Small steps, small changes creates a big, small steps sometimes creates big changes.
Okay, thank you. Anybody else who wants to try this last sentence? Okay, it's fine. Yeah, yeah, mic there, please. You can talk loudly. Super, thank you. Yes. So, thank you for all the three of you. Okay, what happened here? Did you realize in this 3 slides that there was completely mess? Was it messy? Okay. Was it incomplete somewhere? Those who tried doing the previous slide, was it incomplete? But still you tried to make sense out of it? Yes? What else happened? Was there any clarity? Was there any clarity? I helped you in making the lights off. I told that the fonts in black was deliberate. Okay? Was there clarity? Some letters were deliberately made mistake. Okay? She couldn't make out continuous because there was P letter added to that word. Okay? Means what? Your brain didn't wait for perfection. Your brain waited for perfection? No, right? Your brain didn't wait for perfection for anything to start. Yes? Entrepreneurship is a journey where don't go for waiting for perfection. Just start. Okay? Just start for whatever you have. So this is exactly what we are trying to see. Problems are messy, information is incomplete, there's no clear instruction manual for you, nobody will give you notes, no lecturers will give you notes, ChatGPT will give its own way of doing things, but you can actually counter ChatGPT if you are having common sense, right? So nothing is perfect and you are entering to that world which is not perfect to make things perfect in terms of market. That's what sir was talking about. Okay. Remember one thing, all of us are creative. Don't say I'm not. If you were not creative, you wouldn't have been the way you are, right? So these are certain disclaimers which I want to say before going to the session, okay? So nobody, you can't say that they are born and all that, entrepreneurs are born because you are a son of Sahara, India, because you are a son of Reliance, you are doing well, nothing like that. Okay, he is the best example and thanks to JNNCE to bring Nivedan sir to the session here because that was what I wanted in the beginning and helped me in taking this session forward. Okay, nobody is born, they are made because of situations, made because of ideas, made because of problems around and so on, right? Yeah, so if you can imagine it, you can innovate it. That's all is the moral of the story. Okay, so what is entrepreneurship? I don't want to go with theory much. I'll be just skipping it very fast because you know this. We are here because we are all having this particular mindset. So I say entrepreneurship is a mindset and it's nothing to do with studying degree for entrepreneurship. Yes, you don't need a degree for to become an entrepreneur, but you need a mindset. Mindset for what? Mindset of what? Mindset of solving a problem. Yeah, mindset of solving a problem. You're trying to solve a problem. You're trying to see that there is an opportunity there. Yeah, okay. You try to see that there is a cause somewhere. Okay. Somebody was asking, you want money to start something, right? Rightly asked. Thank you for asking such question. But you don't need to, as sir was telling, you don't need to have money. You just have to organize resources and the mindset. If this mindset of solving the problem is there and you build something, it's all the cosmoses which will arrange everything for you. And for that, we need to have that willpower to just start wherever you are. Okay? So that's where sir was talking about believe in your idea. Yeah? Believe in your idea and try to see whether that will create value to you. Right? Okay. I'll just go forward. It's not that the illiterate of the 21st century will be those who cannot read and write, but those who cannot learn, unlearn, and relearn. If we are ready to unlearn and relearn and cope with the situations, we are trying to say that we are literate, otherwise we are illiterate in this 21st century. It's not the 21st century. Illiterates mean you don't know letters, okay? Illiterate here, in the world of innovation, we try to talk about unlearning, relearning, okay? So for this, we welcome you to the IGNITE Bootcamp of the 5 days, where we will unlearn and try to see, there are a lot of content which will be given to you in the LMS platform, where you will be registering today, okay? So what we are doing, we are, as trainers on floor, is we are giving you the entire gist, okay? We are giving you the entire gist. We are taking the horse to the sea or to the river, okay? You have to register on the LMS platform. Today, you will get a mail in very shortly, okay? After registering, there are a lot of contents which you have to be reading it today evening, tonight, okay? And then doing whatever we are telling in these sessions for the next 4 days, because on the 5th day, you also have to pitch, right? You have to pitch. If you are interested, you have to pitch, but then you will also be getting the certificate from Vadhvani Foundation only and only after your pitch. They will give the certificate, that is from the AICTE or institute or so on, but then even the Vadhvani Foundation, you will become the alumni of Vadhvani Foundation once you get the certificate. And to get the certificate, what all you have to do? You have to register in the portal, listen to the contents, do whatever is there in the content, the quiz and so on, okay? And then you have to register your venture in the portal and pitch on the 5th day. So these are the 5 activities which you will be having, okay, for the 5 days. Is that clear? Fine? Okay? Yes. Those who are already registered, I'll talk to you in person, okay? But then, there are many who haven't registered, okay? So, but then, if you have registered, you will get a new portal altogether in that, okay? So, these are the learning objectives for the 5 days. We know all these guys? Who are they? Who are they? At least one name? Thank you so much. I expected that names. Yeah, if you can know. Okay, you are with us. Who are these? Who is this guy? Churmuri gottu. Tea break baratte. Haldiram, thank you so much. Yeah, they are into family business? Yeah. From 1937, entrepreneurship is not a new thing. People are there, okay? People are there. We are only reinventing the wheel, that's it. We are not coining anything new, okay? That's the reason I'm trying to say, okay? Who is this guy? Can you read there? No? Unicorn, a startup with a valuation of $1 billion. Super, you are good here. Zerodha started with 0. Yes. Again, somebody who is like you and me. Yeah? Okay. How about this? Who has 20% entrepreneurship policy in the company? You should be knowing. All are engineers here? Yes. You should be knowing this guy. Who is having entrepreneurship policy in the company? Who is this person? Every day you will go to this platform. Yes? Yeah? So today you can't do startups. Tomorrow you have that problem solving mindset where you do in the hackathons of the software company, that becomes a product of the company, and you are building a product for that company. Instead, can you build your own product? Okay? Yes. Who is this person? At least people from Karnataka can answer this, I expect. Sorry? Devi Prasad Shetty. Thank you so much. No idea who is he? Heard about the hospital? Yeah. Narayan Health. Social impact through cardiac and at low cost, high quality. How about this guy? Don't say I don't know him. Don't say I don't know him. At least one in the hall. Arey yaar. We know his product, right? Yes. Okay. How about this lady? Ha. Mama Earth they know. Okay? But they don't know Google. Okay. Thank you so much. Okay. So, what is common among these people? Pattern? What pattern? Huh? Pattern recognition. Okay, you recognize the pattern. What was common among them? One is into health, one is into... Yeah, that's fine. I'll stop in another 2 seconds. Yeah. So, what are common among them? Empathizing the problem. Were they change makers to some extent? Were they problem solvers? They were problem solvers. Were they visionaries? No? This entire 5 days, you have to speak more, I have to speak less, okay? I'm speaking more, reduce my talking, okay? Please, do that, okay? Yeah. Were they problem solvers? Are they entrepreneurial leaders? If they can. They also have 24 hours, 2 eyes, 2 legs, 1 brain. Yes? If they can, why you can't? Okay? So, myth is skills. These skills are essential only for those who want to become an entrepreneur. Is that a myth? Yes. For those who want to become an entrepreneur, these skills are required, or you require for everyone. If you have listened to the inaugural session, sir was talking about something. We need to have entrepreneurial mindset because we become jobs givers and not job seekers. That is one argument. There was another argument told. What was that? What was that? Okay. In a country which is largest in population, okay, supply of labor workforce is high, demand is less, you have to create, you have to solve the problem. Every startup can hire, a report says, a study states that one startup hires at least 3 to 4 people on an average. So one startup on an average, if it has to hire 3 to 4, country like India where demand is high for jobs and supply is less, we all have to start solving the problem, and to solve the problem we need to be a change makers. Okay? Why is a college a great place to start? Because you have time? Huh? Building connections, thank you. Asking why, which you are not asking me. Okay? Asking why not? You can make mistakes. We can't dare to make mistakes. You can make mistakes till you are in your graduation, right? Arey bachcha hai, chalo, it's okay. Because you're a student. Yes, there are faculty to help you. There are boot camps like this. You become the alumni of Vadhvani Foundation. You can question them. Okay, you can question them. You can ask help later. Later in the sense, one-to-one mentorship happens, okay? So ask why not with your faculty, with your peers. She was talking about networking with alumni, yeah? So lot of time you have. If you're in the second year, though, it is done, 2 more years to build. Okay, 3 years, second year, third year, you still have time. First year, it is heaven because you have 3 years time to build, fail, test everything because you have labs in your engineering colleges. Yes. So all these are there, and that you are under a safety net called college. Okay. So you know all these startups? All were either they were the students or they were after BTech friends who started. Either they created, they are either campus startups like Practo, okay, or they were started by friends or classmates once out of campus, okay. So this is a place for you to start, and if they can, why you can't, okay. Sounding aspirational? Is it achievable? Now you say yes, let's see after 5 days, okay. And it happens with no cost, and thank you for that from the government, that is AICTE, okay. So we have these initiatives in the portal, which we will be registering after the tea break, and he is the person who is the founder of the Vadvani Foundation, and we work in so many countries. And then this is the journey what we will do immediately after the tea break, and sir will talk about how long is the tea break. Please maintain time, because we entrepreneurs have to be on time, otherwise we will be late to the market. Thank you.
Thank you so much, madam. A wonderful session. She has really created a platform for taking
you.